I know CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons didn't say that shit. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. It's your boy KO. This is another episode of America's Team 86 TV. And we here, you know. Listen, bro. I'm watching Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb do this interview or this episode or whatever you want to call it on Micah Parsons' podcast. And I'll say it again, bro. Every time I speak on that on this podcast, I say it again. I ain't want to tell nobody not to get no bread. Because you got to get your paper up, got to run your M's up, and you got to prepare for life after whatever your profession is. If you're not doing that, then something wrong with you. So I ain't got no issue with Micah having a podcast. I ain't got no issue with his ability to get guys like CeeDee Lamb on his podcast when other people are unable to do that because Micah Parsons has a connection to CeeDee Lamb that other people don't have. So I'm going to say that every time because you got some people that, Micah, just shut up and play. Just shut up and play, Micah. Nah, we ain't doing that over here. Get your M's, get your money. Build your platform. Do what you got to do for life after football. We ain't tripping on that. But here's what I am tripping on. What made y'all think y'all was so good to where you don't have to be accountable, bro? Real talk. Like, if you might, we'll start with Micah first. Because Micah said something on that podcast along the lines of, I think we just let stuff slide. And I want to fix the culture because we just let stuff slide because we think we too good. What made y'all believe that, bro? A lot of Cowboys fans, Cowboys apologists, people that are diehard Cowboys fans like myself, they get very, very touchy when you bring up the last time that we won a Super Bowl in 1995. Get very touchy, bro. 29 years ago to be exact, but who's counting? They get very touchy about that. Well, you can't put those teams on this Cowboys team. This is a completely different team. These are completely different players. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. What current Cowboy done won a Super Bowl? What current Cowboy done been to the NFC Championship game? What current Cowboy been past the divisional round, bro? I say all that to say, why? What makes our players think they so good, bro? What makes you think that you are so good that you ain't got to be accountable, that you can let shit slide? We've been the most penalized team the last 2 or 3 years. Why would players be running around here like we just so good and we just letting shit slide? Lack of discipline. What made y'all think that, bro? If you Micah Parsons, you ain't had a good back half of the season your whole career. Y'all go look it up. Micah Parsons started the year off, he's on pace to get 30 sacks. He got 8 sacks in 4 games. He's so great in the season with 13.5 sacks. Micah Parsons is even better this year. He got 10 sacks in 3.5 games. Finished with 13.5 sacks. Start getting real blockable towards the end of the year. Well, KO, they be holding them, KO. They be holding them, KO. Yeah, and his response is always to cry about it instead of play through. Yeah. Yeah. His response is to cry and look at the refs and not play harder and play through it. That's how he responds to it. So when I heard that, it was just alarming because I feel like those two young men, CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, are our best players, but they're also some of our more immature players. And then you know how the shit go on the defense. If Odigizua or motherfucking Sam Williams, if those guys see Micah Parsons able to complain, and they see him behaving a certain way when stuff don't go his way, that shit seeps over to them. Because they looking at him as the leader. When he lit, when he crunk, when he intense, everybody else is too. When he get to pouting and all that extra shit, they get to doing that too. Now I'm glad that they talked about it. CeeDee Lamb too. CeeDee Lamb say I can't get mad. I can't react a certain way. I gotta be more of a leader. All of that shit. Listen, as a receiver, all we need you to do is just get open, catch the ball, and we ain't counting on you to lead the team and shit. And when stuff ain't going your way, just keep plotting through that shit, man. What CeeDee did in that game against the Packers is unacceptable, bro. Like, what you mad for? This your first playoff game. You had 1,800-something yards. Led the league in receptions. Scored a bunch of touchdowns. Why you mad on the first drive, bro? Cause that's what he talking about. What you mad for? The game just started, bro. And you already sulking and shit. Yeah, you gotta grow up, CD. You want to be the next high paid receiver and shit. You want that big bag. We gotta be able to count on you, depend on you, that you gonna be there when we need you the most. Shit, if you gonna pout in the first 4-5 weeks of the season, bro. You can't be cool all year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was praising CeeDee Lamb because after the 49ers game, he ain't make no ruckus on the sideline. He talked to Mike McCarthy privately and shit. Only to turn around in the biggest moment and start soaking your head. And then now you're missing balls that you should have caught. When Dak rolled out and you did that little stop route and it was for a first down and it was like 3rd and 6 or something. Yeah, I remember. And the ball was right here over your shoulder. Why you couldn't just catch that bitch? You trying to catch that hole like this. Because your mind gone and shit, bro. Tripping. We'll see how these young players mature, man, because it's time, bro. If y'all going to be leaders, if y'all going to be people we can depend on, if y'all going to be the backbone of this team, saying it on a podcast in the offseason, the week of the Super Bowl, when you're not playing in the Super Bowl, that shit sound real good. It sounds real good. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the chips is on the line in the game, though? Because so far in both of y'all's career, y'all have showed that y'all can lose yourself a little bit, man. So I would ask Micah Parsons. I would ask CeeDee Lamb. Show us that you're gonna be accountable with your actions. Don't tell us, because y'all sound like y'all falling into that Jerry Jones shit, man. Saying all the right things and saying all the right things. Trying to get people hopes all the way up. Trying to get our hopes all the way up. And then come next season, it's more of the same. We don't want that shit here, man. We want you guys to be successful. We want you guys to get everything done that you need to get done in the off season to make yourselves better. Get your mind strong, all that shit. But we also don't want to be sold a pipe dream. We don't want no fool's gold around here. So I'm going to be watching. We'll know if you did the work. Soon as you guys face some adversity, soon as somebody hold Micah and they don't call it, I'm going to be looking at his ass like, what's up? What you doing? Remember accountability. What you going to do? Soon as CeeDee have a drop or Dak do something that makes CeeDee look bad, I'm going to be looking at CeeDee Lamb ass. You soaking? You hanging your head? We'll know, bro. So all them words, y'all, that shit sound good. We're going to be able to tell, though, when that ball get kicked off come September. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.